Welcome to the live this Sylvester Kwesiweko. Hello, with that away. This is the news I need to announce and broadcast to the world. Nyampiane. It was Lawakle. Toto ito Lawakle. There's a new coding on Empire Mansion developed by the Royal Estate and Real Service. The Lord has also mentioned that whoever he has given an estate, but the person defile himself in that estate, he will be removed and thrown away and given that estate to another person. So would you also understand these words? That this is not one that you stand level with. Do I stand very might and strength showing in my soul self? How healthy it is with a sword, carrying it with. Where? Do you bisect? Do you have these signs and symbols working? Am I the real creator? Am I standing? Do you respect who stand here in the name of the Lord and work? Or is it the enemy that have given a place to work? Who is in the beauty of myself? Is it not myself? Who do you see? Don't call my name to dress somebody who is an enemy. Why? They may not be qualified, but you are trying to make what is not possible possible. Okay, let's take it. Let me walk to this place as an angel who works. You see? So talking about who is working, you may not know who is working and coding the place. But I'm the one saying what? Good work and the beauty of the works. So the works, indeed, if you need to understand who did the coding and creating, you will need to find out. Indeed, the only place I'm seeing my Empire Mansion coding working with the color selection. Working very excellently. You look at where I stand. I don't think we will have to say you have it on the light or computer and don't select the color. And we told you where it looks very nice. Look, the same mountain and what makes me sight. We try to go the angle on this side, but I have not to change. I think the last time we have had many works. So if there's a green field, I need to work on that. If there's any stepping place, there's myself who did it. Sunday supposed to be oh yellow. That's myself. This is going to type of paradise. It's displaying now. We're going to go look for the cloud. Do you think a place that is concept news will be for the place of the rotten? No. So what do you regard as the Lord doing? The law, you keep implementing it. Were you here to make this known, acknowledge the Lord for his word? Or it's just simply a word you understand? I'm not using any effect than righteously myself. If you don't come close and beauty in the handsomeness of the camera is watching. Live. Look at the place. Do you have this place on my channel? Coded like this. Colors, who made it? Myself. Can you see how very excellent it is? That fits the person who's standing here, even my color. My skin is showing that color in it again. Color combination. Look where it is. What I say. Or you want to know the root of life and cause of life. This is where we have to say, good works is the person who carry the good way and watch carefully the works. So that you don't make people enemies of our works. If you probably don't understand, you will go on way to your enemy. Look, they deal in the cloud of heaven. They come to the level with us. Watch there. Very close to this level. And I told you what purpose. What purpose is this? Water is the teacher with life, not the teacher of the dead. Oh, yes, this one. And after he correct every other word, stone. I came to work. Girl child education, this is where we made it. It was really amazing. And I have to say, we saw it live today also. My own cameras did it. How it is projecting the news. Look at the same school we made. Look at what you don't understand. Yet it's the same, showing the world what we need. Let's take a look around here. Now watch. This same field I train on, I play on. So GFA certified pitch is this. Where I play league on this very field. I'm not a person talking about a player and fool. No. I'm saying that it's raining. You know what? Take a look. And I increase it. So I'm going to get it myself in heaven. So talking about this need to understand it. Yeah, the cloud wasn't just formed. It's raining. You want to see the raindrop on it? Maybe. No, that's all right. It's raining. Standing here and proving it. The sword led to work here. And the bamboo is showing. Look, the beauty of the place. Indeed, highest class. So you can have professionalism developed from the Enkoya. Look, you say that? Do you have it anywhere built? So I have to carry it for us to see it buried. Look at the place of Enkoya. This is my own place where I was baptized. And I've had to carry, look at the grave field. Look, my foot on. Look. And I take another step on. And I take another step on. And step on. And it's like that. Take it to the level where the Lord called for it. Now, this mission we built it is Enkoya Temple that built it, not church of anybody. Chief patron, look, witness. And witnesses are the written purpose. And we have many people personally showing. Look at the place. So when you now look at the presbytery here, you are the same president. But it's not of Ghana, it's of Nkonya Temple. So any nation begotten itself is not of another country. You can't say that we are worshiping idol of somebody. No. He said, for lack of knowledge, that it perish. So we do this in our honor as the Lord will. And that's the word. So the word is indeed working. So we're taking some of the session portion out of the green stream. Yes. We will need to do this quickly, a real quick one. Very quick. Doing this. Calculate. So how we maintain or cause maintenance to the world of dignity. There's so much we can talk about. But the storage, you see, I'm interested in doing this. So let's get some things out, and we'll need to work many things later. So what I have without limit to storage, you rob all the things. And you have never wanted us to live where I do things not on your level. How do you think my own wealth determines the volume and size and nature of what it takes to rule what I do? And then you make somebody rob it and claim it's the works of my enemy. We don't do that. Somebody's very excellent work cannot be out to himself an enemy. There is nobody in my house doing what I'm doing. So how do you say that they say somebody's daughter or somebody's son? You can't impersonate myself with what I do. Because you don't stand anywhere abroad or speak with English or white. Where do you speak? No, where do you have it? Who is the prophet that testifies against us? Or you are saying you look for the prophet who testified that I'm this person in the world, and you are saying they should be killed? No, you guys have been killed. Because we have known the word that will be against myself. I understand it. So whoever is in the family claiming any true religion, you have to get it to your person, yes. You can't be saying somebody is making us the one who bear the virgins to be mad to call it a different person's mother. How the fuck you do this? It's never given on that level. So I have to do this. Come on, yeah, that's alright. So that's alright. We have to end the books here.